so I'm recording. Anyway, so I'm in this tractor a lot lately, where I'm shredding stalks. I have my wife Teresa, she's over on the other side, she's baling. And anyways, I haven't really watched too much of the political theater, but I did watch one segment this morning, and I think it was Nick Mulvaney, I think was his name. Anyways, he was talking to, he was before Congress or the House leadership, the Democrats or Demorats or Demofags or whatever you want to call them, Demo-assholes, I guess. I mean, if you're a Democrat and you agree with 1/100th of what is going on within your party, you're just a full-blown socialist slash, yeah, Marxist. There you go. That's about my thoughts on that. But anyway, so I was listening to a little bit of it, and they're talking about quid pro quo. So a quid pro quo basically means that you are withholding something of value to, I don't know, for dirt or slander of a political opponent, which there has been no proof of quid pro quo. What there has been is proof of, I don't know if it's even proof of it, but they withheld funding from Ukraine because they weren't sure about corruption, and in the next sentence the president said, oh, by the way, could you look into some things that had happened before the 2016 election and blah, blah, blah. So, of course, the Demofags, Demorats, Demomorons, Demo-dumbasses, they're all jumping on it, frothing at the bit. Oh, he's looking to find dirt on a political opponent so that, you know, he wins the next election. I don't see anybody other than Donald Trump winning the next election. There is no one that represents the United States and what we stand for running on the Democrat side of the aisle, okay? There just isn't. There's nothing constitutional about giving away our wealth to illegal immigrants, Elizabeth Warren. There's no one there. Bernie Sanders, thank God he's had a heart attack and cannot, you know, basically his run is over, which, you know, I don't feel bad for him. Does that sound bad of me? I don't feel bad for him. You know, here's somebody who has never even gotten a bill passed and he wants to run the country. That's how fucked up his policies are, excuse the French. So, but anyway, this is gonna get red flagged anyway. But anyhow, so I'm thinking to myself in the back of my skull here, all right, so they know that they withheld funding from Ukraine, and the reality of it was to see if they were actually going to, the new president was for combating corruption or whether he was just the status quo. Let's get a bunch of money from the United States, we'll line our pockets with it, and then we'll disappear into the United States because, you know, that's what we did the last presidency. So anyways, check it out. So anyhow, goddamn Baylor's starting to aggravate me. So anyway, so I kind of can put it this way, because every once in a while I'll get somebody begging for money from me on Instagram, usually a young lady. Oh, help me, the landlord is gonna kick me out if you don't give me money. And I'm a pretty generous person, and you know, I have from time to time helped people out that I know have been longtime subscribers, but for the most part, if you call me and ask me or contact me and ask me for money, you need to prove your intentions with it. So in my mind, I'm thinking about this whole political theater and what's going on, and it just dawns on me. So Ukraine comes and they want money for their defenses, you know, and they've done this before, and they put it into banks that are owned by an oligarch, and the money disappears. Not once, but twice.
I know about it.
Hold on a second. What's that? Bill Hook got it? Alright, you need help? Do you need help? Okay. So anyway, oh yeah, these Midland radios are awesome, by the way, for close quarter contact. I want the regular ones like the CBs, but anyway, so, alright. So they withhold it to see what the intentions of the new president are going to be of Ukraine, and now all of a sudden it's quid pro quo on a political opponent, which to me, whatever. So this is like someone calling me up and saying, hey, please help me, I can't pay my rent, I'm going to get thrown out. And I just send them the money, and then they go and they buy drugs with it. Or they, you know, go down to the casino with it, and they're still homeless the next month because they're too stupid to realize that putting your money in a slot machine or putting shit in your body that shouldn't be in there is a dead-end situation. Whether it's marijuana or heroin, it doesn't matter to me. If you're buying crap to alter your perception of things, you don't deserve any money for nothing. You gotta earn it in my aspect. So this is like a woman calling me up and saying, hey, I need diapers for my baby, and instead buys heroin to inject into her arms. So yes, you need to do a little research, you need to be patient, and you need to understand that sometimes you have to do things that maybe other people don't understand, that, you know, to get the job done. To be sure that you're not causing problems down the line or ripping off the American public. And that's really what it boils down to, ripping off the American public. Obama did it to the tune of about $3.5 billion to Ukraine. All right, I don't give a fuck what Joe Biden did in Ukraine. All I know is that him and his son had shady dealings in Ukraine, and if you don't believe that, you obviously have had your head smashed one too many times by the car door, or you just don't, you just want to get the president out of office and say that, hey, we want Joe Biden because, you know what, he's been a politician for over 50 years, has done nothing for us, nothing. If you've held a political seat and allowed the country to go down the path that has gone down in the last 50 years, you don't deserve the presidency, I'm sorry. You don't deserve my vote. I mean, I want somebody that's fresh and new and hasn't learned the system to line their pockets and become uber wealthy. But, you know, that's just a story for another day. So there you go on that. So did the president do anything wrong by withholding money? I do not believe he did. I think this is just a normal operating procedure that is generally just done through executive privilege. That is his job. That's what he is doing, as long as he is not, you know, profiting. Of course, that brings up the new G7 thing, where he's going to give them his facility to use at no profit whatsoever, so that it will save the American people $50+ million. And yet they're afraid that it's going to promote the Trump name and make him more wealthy than he already is. The President of the United States only receives $1 per year for his service to this country. Donald Trump has forebode all of his money, his pay, to the branches of the military. Every quarter, when he's supposed to get his check, he forwards it on to the Coast Guard, the Marines, to the Navy, the Air Force, the Army. That's what I have seen, whether it's, I think it's for the Wounded Warriors, he's done that. He's just giving them the money. So, do you honestly think he cares about profiting off of the G7? I don't think so. I really don't. I think the Democrats need to pull their heads out of their ass, see that we have a raging, roaring economy, that we are more at peace now than we have been since I was in high school. And even in high school, they were fighting Grenada and stuff, you know? I think I was in grade school at that point. Grenada, all these conflicts that we've had over the last 35 freaking years is ridiculous. And no, we need war because you profit from war. And they need that. So anyways, that's my rant. And to keep it ag talk and roll, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. The fodder job is kind of slow right now because we've been getting rain and unfavorable weather. So there you go. We've had 2 storms in the last week, which has slowed us down. And hoping today that we're able to catch up a little bit. Tomorrow, the next day, Sunday, we're supposed to have rain. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. Yeah, and thank you.